Just wait a second. Yeah, now we are in live. Hello everyone, this is Shabu Hussain, Managing Director of NSS Solution. Today I am here to represent one of the reputable university in Malaysia, which is Infrastructure University Kuala Lumpur, which short form is IUKL. And with me, honorable chief guest is Mr. Seven Ras, who is going to discuss about the university and about their programs, facilities and many more. And also one of the most important things is they are going to give more facilities during this pandemic time for the students who would like to start their study in IUKL for foundation to PhD program. So don't hesitate to contact with us. Who have any questions for IUKL, please do not hesitate to contact. Please comment, and if you would like to join to talk with Mr. Raz, please join in the link that we share already in Facebook. So I hope guys you will like these Facebook live sessions, and you will get your answer that the questions you required. So it will be very helpful for you. So we invite everyone who would like to know more about to study in Malaysia, study in IUKL. Thank you. Now I'm going to pass to our honorable guest to discuss about himself and about the university. Hi, Mr. Raz.
Hi, Sabos.
Hi.
Thanks for the opportunity given. Yeah. So I believe everyone are doing good. So can I start the session?
Yeah, sure. You can start the session.
Sure. Thanks. Okay. Hi everyone. This is Raj. I'm from IUKL, which is known as Infrastructure University Kuala Lumpur, which is known as IUKL, yeah, in the short name. Okay. Basically, IUKL is one of the recognized university for the engineering and other programs. Yeah. So basically. So IUKL is the first and infrastructure university campus in Malaysia. So we are almost celebrating a 23 years anniversary from this year onwards. Yeah. And basically IUKL is providing a quality education and excellent professional services in various fields. So basically IUKL was started in 97. So when we was started in 97, we was a training research institute in the public works department. Yeah. So why are we called as a public works department? Because when we started in 97, we was a trainer for the Malaysian engineers. So we was a trainer for the public works people who work in the engineers field. We was a trainer. Then we was college econom in the 98, and then in 2001 it was known as an econ college. So then 2003 we was upgraded to the university college, and now we was known as an infrastructure university campus. University Kuala Lumpur, which is IUKL, we was a fully upgraded, full-fledged university. Yeah,
that's correct.
Okay, and basically, why IUKL? There should be a reason why IUKL, why we need to choose IUKL. Yeah. So because in Malaysia there are a lot of universities, so IUKL is one of the recognized university, and we was rated a 5-star for the teaching facilities and facilities category in the latest QS grading system. Yeah. So and in IUKL, we offered more than 65 programs in the different fields. So we have a field of engineering, architecture, business, communications, IT, and many other programs as well. Yeah. So the first faculty, we are the first faculty of engineering, science, and technology. I believe many of you, especially about Malaysia, you guys wants to do something different. You guys don't want to just want to sit in a place in an office. You just want to explore something different than others. Yeah. So this is a chance where you can be considered to join a civil engineering, and civil engineering is a content of the petroleum, gas, and also other things. Yeah. So we are more to electrical and electronic engineering. So mechanical engineering, electromechanicals, automotive, construction management, geometric engineering, software engineering, computer science, information technology, network technology, biotechnology, agriculture science. So all these programs in the field under the faculty of engineering, science, and technology. So we have a diploma until bachelor's. So those who have completed SSC, you may directly go to diploma or foundations programs. So those who already complete your HSC, you may directly go to the bachelor's. Yeah. So if you look at the programs here, most of the program is a 4 years durations, and there are some program is 3 years maximum. Yeah. So in the field, under these fields, we have included the induction training, or we call as a practical training. Yeah. So each and every program, the maximum is usually is a 3 months or 6 months. Yeah. Okay. The second faculty is faculty of architecture and built environment. I believe there are some actually interested more into drawing, or you're a person like creative minds. You want to actually like it more to drawing and explore on the environments. So if you are that kind of persons, okay, so you may actually go into architecture. So IUKL is one of the recognized university of architecture as well, because our architecture program is being recognized under a Board of Architect Malaysia. So Board of Architect Malaysia is something that a board or recognized, professional recognized for under these programs. Yeah, and also we have a landscape architecture. So basically, what is the difference between architecture and the landscape? Architecture is something like into the buildings. What did you want to make it a bit unique into the buildings? If landscape is something like one of the things that you want to make it unique outside of the building. For example, is the natural environments, parking lots, and something like that. Something that kind of subject you're going to be learned under a landscape. And also we have a QS. QS is we call as a quantity survive. So this field is something like you are helping into the constructions and a civil engineering. It's a part of the programs. And the last program we have a real asset management as well. I believe everyone knows what is real estate management. If your person wants to selling a house, you want to market the house or valuations. So these are some of the programs you can join as well. Yeah? Okay, the third faculty, we have a faculty of business, information and human science. So under this faculty, we have a different type of programs. We have a business administrations, e-commerce, logistics, supply chain management, economic and finance, accountancy, sport management. So those who are interested into sports, so we also have a sport management, which you will be learning about more to how to manage the sport. And you also can be a sport teacher or sport trainer. So it's a job career. And also we have an information system, multimedia, visual and interactive media, corporate communication, integrated marketing communication, and English for professional communication. So business is something that very well known. Every university have a business programs. Maybe before my live session, you have heard what other university, they also offered a business program. So what a bit unique about our business in IUKL, our business programs, you can be choosing your majors. So for example, that you have finished your HSC. Many of you wants to go for a business, but maybe you have not decided which business or majors that you want to join. When it comes to business, we have a majors in marketing, we have a major in management, human resource management, and also we have an international business, finance and banking, and also Islamic finance and banking. We have 7 majors. So if you want to decide in the very short period of time once you complete your HSC, it's very not fair for you. So when you join in IUKL, you can directly join into the basic, the direct program BBA. When you finish your first year, when you go for the second year, you can start to choose your majors. Who knows? Maybe suddenly you want to go for something international business. You want to do your business. You want to bring your business into worldwide. You want to bring your business to overseas. So what are steps? What are the cultures of other country? So all this is something that you will be learning for under this business program. It's not about business or something like very general. You will be learning more deeply into the programs. So, for example, um, maybe you want to be an entrepreneur. So everyone's going to be an entrepreneur. Even NS, I mean, Sobus, business Sobus is also an entrepreneur. Okay, so if you want to be an entrepreneur, it's not something that everyone can be an entrepreneur. There are something of professional things that you have to be followed. For example, if you want to make your business very well known, you need to know how to prepare the business proposal and how to bring your business to be very well known to other country. So it's something that idea and the knowledge you can gain from the under this program. Okay, so I hope it's clear for everyone's. It's not about just business. You're going to be learn a lot of things. So the second program, e-commerce. At this current pandemic of COVID-19, I believe every one of you are mostly, I would say 90% of you are staying at home. Even you're listening to my session from home itself, from the virtual. You know why? The world is changed. I mean, the pandemic made the world change. So e-commerce itself is something like you buying the product or things from the online. Okay, it's something you're buying from the online. Those time, I mean, not say those time, maybe 2 years back or maybe 1 year back, you guys be very familiar to buy the things from maybe in Gulshan or in Banani. So something, a place, a very well-known supermarket, you buy the things. But nowadays, you can just, the fingertips, you can get the things from your online. So it's something that you're going to be learn how e-commerce business are booming at this pandemic situation. So it's something like a program that you will be learning and how people are doing business through online, what are the steps and how to make it the business online to make it unique. So I believe that guys, e-commerce is a very well-known programs that not many of Bangladeshi students are aware of this. So when you finish your studies under this program, your job demand will be very high in Bangladesh.
Yeah, that is true.
I've been to Bangladesh. I see that there's no like people are now upgrading. System. A lot of things is upgrading.
Yeah, now
but
the system.
When you learn this, when you learn this, when you go to your country, you maybe can help a certain organizations to how the offline business to bring it online.
Yeah.
Right or not, Somi?
That is true. Another thing is like they can learn if the student is studying overseas, they are more welcoming in the company in Bangladesh also because they learn something different than the common things in Bangladesh. Even we are still now third world country, we are not like developed country yet, so we have a lot of laggings. So in terms of that, so the students can learn new more things. They can know like more about the international mentalities, international peoples, what the things, so they can do something different. It's not like common things.
It's something like as what Mr. Sobu said. It's not. It's a very rare that people are studying. But if you look at Chinese or other Middle Eastern country, they want this program because why? They are very lack on this. This kind of system in their country. So the government itself are offering the students to go and study this program, go and learn, and then come back to my country and you develop the skill. So this is something that some of you actually will complete HSC. Don't look at like very very general programs that others have done. Do something different than others. That one will be a very unique and it can bring your future in another level. Okay, so and then we have learned about business, we have learned about e-commerce. And then what is the logistics supply chain management? Logistics supply chain management is something that is the back end of the e-commerce. E-commerce is something only selling, but logistics is supply the things into your house. They deliver the things. How are they delivering? What is the supply chain management? So this is something that you're going to be learning. Don't ever think that if you finish a logistics supply chain management, you only can be working in the e-commerce. No, you can even work in the aircraft industry. In Asia, you can work in Bangladeshi Airlines. They also have supply chain management departments. So you can work. There's a lot of fields that you can be joining as well. Okay, and fourth is the economic and finance. Economic finance, I believe everyone knows, is economic, the growth, supply, demands. Um, so this is what you're going to be learned under economic finance. And also we have accounting and sport management, information system. Those who are interested into IT, if you want to actually study a multimedia, animation, editing, those you can join for the multimedia or visuals. But our visuals programs and interactive media is something like, I believe you've been seeing Mr. Sobu's Facebook page. If you look at his posters and everything, the marketing, you know, how difficult to done that things, you know, if we never learned about the multimedia or visuals. How we want to make it that poster to make it visualize and people easy to understand this. So all these stuffs are going to be learned under these programs. Yeah. Okay. And corporate communications is something like is a communicate in the corporate industry. Okay. Everybody can be communicate. Even I can communicate. Okay? Sobus can communicate, and everybody can communicate. But there are some ways how you're going to communicate in the corporate industry. Our professional, you need to communicate. So what are certain criteria to become, if your communication to make it very strong? So this is something that you're going to be learned under the corporate communication. And integrated marketing communication is a similarly same into a business and a marketing. Okay. For example, anyone can do posters. Okay, but there are certain language. Must be included in the poster. So make sure that language must be a bit unique. When someone read that sentence must be automatically must come to your mind. Oh, Sobus is doing educations. He's promoting education. You know, when see certain poster, they must really comes to their minds psychologically. So this is what integrated marketing communication are doing it. So they're designing poster, they're doing communication, they're doing business, they're doing a lot of things. Okay, and we have professional communication. Those who are interested into become English teachers, or you want to be you wants to become news reader. So something like that, you can actually go for under professional communication. And TESOL, definitely the teaching. So those who are interested to become an English teacher, grammatical teacher, language school teacher, you can study for TESOL. Yeah. I hope it's actually a huge explanation about the programs. So you may get a clear picture each and every program that IUKL have been offered under this faculty. Okay. Okay. So we have already explained about the program. We already explained about the university. So I believe everyone's a bit excited, wants to know about the price. Okay. Yeah, so guys, if you look at the screen here, those are not clear with the screen, please just zoom and just screen capture. You can keep it for your reference. Maybe you want to discuss with your family members or something, you can just refer to this. Okay, so the price it depends on the programs. Those and the fees are mentioned here is for the total programs fees. It's not by yearly fees. We have mentioned here by the total program fee without this giving a scholarship. So those who are eligible to get scholarship, we will reduce the price from here. Okay, guys? Yeah. And continue with the price, other programs price. Okay, and we have two centers where we have a Center for Foundation in the Arts and a Center for Foundation in the Science. You guys maybe are confusing. What is the foundations about? I've just heard about diploma. I just heard about the bachelor's. But it's something unique. What is the foundations? So it's something, a question that's come to your mind. I know that. Guys, don't get confused. Foundation is only for students who are actually who has complete SSC. But then they refuse to go for HSC, or they refuse to go to A level. So those who don't want to go for A level, HSC, or diploma or bachelor's, STPM, which is we call as A levels. So you guys have options to go to foundation. whoever actually wants to go for foundations, IELTS is not required at all. Once you finish your SSC, you can directly go into a foundations program without your IELTS. Finish your 1 year foundations, then you can pathway into a bachelor's programs. Okay, so before I proceed further, maybe can we discuss some questions? So, Bruce, do you have any questions to ask?
So for now, don't have questions, so you may continue.
Thank you. Okay, and then the last center we call as a Center for Postgraduate Studies by Research. Okay, it's basically for those who actually has complete bachelor's, who wants to go for a master's, or whoever does complete master's but wants to continue a PhD. We have until the PhD levels. Okay, don't ever thought that we only have until bachelor. No, we have until PhD programs because again we was being started up in '97. Yeah. So it become a very, very well known. IUKL become very well known in Malaysia and multiple countries. Okay, so we have civil engineering, electronic engineering, water resources, architecture, built environment, business, communication, teaching, IT, and system. Yeah,
Yeah.
and this is the fees for the master's programs. Same goes for the master's program. The fees as mentioned here for the overall duration. If you look at that, there's a column as mentioned the years and the tuition fees and the overall fees. Again, this is without for so far we have we're giving a scholarship for a master's, but there's no scholarship for a PhD at the moment. But we're giving scholarship for the diploma, foundations, and the bachelor's. Yeah, I will explain later on how much the scholarship that we're giving it.
So
Because
guys,
it's something that
you have to ask question. Yeah, to get to know about the scholarship.
Yeah, I will explain later because I'm just scared of once they get to know the scholarship, they just leave the chats or they leave the session. So scholarship is something a bit excitement. I will bring it into the last. So don't ever miss this live. Yeah, whoever actually wants to listen to the scholarship, I will mention the scholarship in the last session. Okay, to make it a bit excited. Okay. I know that IUKL in Malaysia and is in Malaysia, but basically, where is IUKL actually? So, IUKL, do you know that the capital city of Malaysia, which we call as Kuala Lumpur? And then there's a twin tower, which we call as KLCC. Is something that is a symbol of Malaysia, and from the university to this place to capital is only take a place of 30 minutes. For example, from Utara to airport for international airports. You know how far is? I think of 35 minutes, right? If traffic, same time it will take here. So 25 minutes is not traffic, yeah? Okay. And we have a Putrajaya, which is something of government's roads. I would say it's a government roads. Most of the government's office are here located in Putrajaya. From here to the university is only 10 minutes. And surrounding of our campus, we have a lot of shopping malls. The biggest shopping mall, which is called as the IOI City Mall. From our campus to go to that mall, wouldn't take that very far. It's just like a 5 or 2 minute by taking a car. And also by surrounding our campus, just nearing by the international airports. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We know already what IUKL offer and what our programs and everything. So basically, why IUKL? Okay, why IUKL is because we are giving a financial assistance which is scholarships, and also those 65 programs. There are some. I would say that 60 programs we have accreditation and professional recommendations for a certain program. For examples like architecture, we have recognized by the Board of Architect Malaysia, and for the mechanical, we have recognized by the Washington Accounts. Yeah, and for the mechanical and engineering civils, we have recognized by the Board of Engineers Malaysia. Yeah, and also we have affiliate in certain country, and we have a multinational community students. We don't only have a student from Malaysia, we have a student from other countries as well, and our lecturers are very well qualified, experienced members. from each and every faculty. Those mostly everyone have complete PhDs and a professor. Yeah, and we have on-campus accommodation. We have a very well equipped facilities, and awards and achievements also we have been gotten. Yeah. Okay, let me go into the first slide. Yes, this is scholarship. So the scholarship that we're giving it, this is the only for the first semester scholarship. Okay, but a bit excitement for everyone. Now our scholarship is open to everyone. Doesn't matter how is your result. We opening a scholarship is 20%. Okay, for everyone 20% are giving it. So please guys, take a chance and submit your documents to NSS Solutions, Mr. Sobus and the team members. Talk to them and choose the program, submit the documents, get your offer letter within 24 hours immediately, and then you can apply already with us. Yeah?
Okay, sure.
Okay, on the top of that, those who don't want to accept a scholarship, we have another 50% discount every semester. We're giving tuition free waiver every semesters, but then the terms and condition where you have to maintain a 3.75 CGPA out of 4. Just example, a student name is Anikul. For example, let me say Anikul. Mr. Anikul already joined for Bachelor in Architecture. When he joined first semesters, we are already giving him 50% scholarship. Second semester, if let's say you got in the CGPA 3.75, then you will be automatically will be getting a 50% tuition fee waiver. Let's assume that if every semester until the end of the semester, if you maintain the same CGPA, end of the day you're gonna only pay for the 50% tuition fees. The rest of the tuition fees will be waived by IUKL. So this is something very, very unique that none of the universities are offered. Yeah, because I will say that currently we have almost students from Bangladesh, 140 students. 40% of students are enjoying this. 40% of students are enjoying and getting a 50% tuition fee waiver every semester.
Wow, that's great to know. Even I did not know that.
Yeah,
40% students.
Even it's not quite huge. That's why when students have finished their bachelor's programs, even diploma program foundation, they will be continuing their further studies in IUKL because we have giving some more alumni discount. Alumni discount, we're giving up to 50% scholarship for everyone once you continue your studies in IUKL.
Oh,
yeah,
that's great. That's great to know.
Yeah. So, and as I mentioned just now, I've highlighted this about the professional recommendation for some of the programs. I'm sorry, there's some slides are missing here. I think some technical issue. But now, Mike, I just let you know verbally here. Okay, so as I mentioned just now, each and every program for mechanical, we have a Washington account. So why recommendation is very much important. It's not about just choosing a university based on the fees. There's beyond that, you have to know that program is recognized or not in the worldwide. So like IUKL, our fees are really affordable and you'll be getting a recognized certificate, a professional recognized by the certain program. As I mentioned, for civil engineering, mechanical stores, we have recognized by the Board of Engineers Malaysia, which we call as a BEM. So when you finish a 4 years program with us, IUKL, end of the day, when you graduate and go to find a job, it will be very easier for you to, the company will be hiring you not based on the universities. They will be hired based on the recognized of the certificates. Okay? They will not ask you, hey, which university are you studying? No. They will just look at your intelligence and your knowledge and your certificate value. Okay?
Yeah.
This is very much important. It's not about you studying with a very expensive, very huge expensive university, but end up, if that certificate is not recognized, then you're putting yourself in a very, very bad situations. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so as I mentioned just now, we have to affiliate with some of the cross-culture experience for you to gain some other countries' experience. So when you finish a certain years in IUKL, for example, let me say Mr. Farouk have complete 2 years civil engineering in IUKL. So
Okay.
maybe they only have another 2 years, maybe they can actually consider to study in the overseas, because we have to affiliate with the what means affiliate is about partnership with the certain countries. We have a partner with the UK, Canada, Australia, China, Netherlands, and other more countries as well. You can go to our website to look at the affiliate list of affiliate. So this is something like, one time you can gain some knowledge from Malaysia, another half years you can gain a knowledge and sharing the culture of other countries and other universities from UK and other countries as well.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
guys?
great.
Yeah, this we call is a partnership and we affiliate with the certain countries. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, and this is about the on-campus accommodation. We're proud to say that we have the on-campus accommodation.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly, majority of university, there are some actually having a on-campus accommodation, but some of them actually the accommodation is outside of the campus, where you need to take some time to go and walk to go to the accommodation. It's really not safe for you to actually at the current situation of COVID-19. Yeah, so when you guys come to study in IUKL, we proud to say that we have on-campus accommodations. So the price for the on-campus accommodation, we have a different types of room. We have a single rooms, twin sharing room. So those who are actually interested, wants to stay in the aircons, we have the AC and without the AC. So look at the price here. We have a minimum price is $118, and the maximum expensive is $143. It depends on the room that you're choosing in, guys. Yeah. Okay. So why we have this kind of such facilities? Because we are IUKL. IUKL equivalent to infrastructure. So when we say about infrastructure, it's a beyond of the services and the important needs of the students. Yeah. So
Yeah.
all this must be given to students and very convenient for you to live in a UKL. Yeah.
And also I could say this is very like affordable for the students who would like to study and stay in hostel.
Exactly, Sabut.
Yeah.
Because even we have a majority of students, they will not prefer to stay outside because we have our on campus. The students can be cooked themselves. They can cook every day. The surrounding of the campus, we have a supermarket. You can buy chickens and everything,
And also I would like to
vegetables.
add they have also Bangladeshi restaurants, Indian restaurants. So student and Arab restaurants. So student can taste the Bangladeshi food also.
Yeah. Okay. So
Sure.
we have a lot of restaurants. In our campus, because inside of campus, we call it as a decentral city malls. So I think Sobu's been there. Sobu have Mr. Sobu, which is the NS Solution teams, been to IUKI and visit the campus, and we brought them to see the campus. Yeah. So we are 100 acre of green campus. We're not something like just a building. We are 100 acre of a campus. We are huge and the biggest campus, I would say. So when the fees that you are paying, so every day if you're getting such facilities, I will say that you make it your parents happy and make it yourself proud when you're studying in IUKL, because end of the day, it's not about you just studying in the building with the no environments. So IUKL, we have a huge environment and different students from different country, and you can actually do whatever you want. So studies is important, but you always must be balanced. 50% must be enjoyable journeys. So that's the reason why you want to study abroad. Yeah, but and on the top of that, study is very much important as well. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. On the top of that, we have a very well very good facilities for each and every programs. What I've mentioned here is only a minimum. For a maximum, you can actually go back with the NSS teams. They will play a video for you. They will explore, show more pictures for you and everything. Okay, so we have a computer labs, automotive workshop. I just wanted to let you guys know here. There are some universities actually they have an automotive workshop, but the funny thing is they don't have an automotive workshop because automotive workshop is very much important where when you study you need to do a practical, some practical or hands-on things, some hands-on work here. So if you don't have the automotive workshop in certain university, it's something that end of the day, how are you going to do the practical? It's going to be difficult. So we proud to say that we have, almost 7 car, Mitsubishi, and we have a Toyota and a Proton. So we have a lot of cars, BMWs and everything. So this is something that you can do some practical and hands-on job. Yeah? And also we have an electronic lab, structure lab for those of students actually want to study about civil engineering and mechanicals and architecture workshop, robotic lab, welding workshop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and it's not I mentioned right. We have students from a lot of countries. So, even those students who are coming to Malaysia, we will be having a lot of clubs. Students we can be participate in certain club and societies. So why we have a 60 club and society? Because we have students from almost 65 countries and 65. That's the reason why we have a 60 clubs and societies. So this is something that you can participate in, and you can explore some other cultures. You can mingle around. It's not only that you guys need to join into a Bangladeshi club. Maybe you guys can join into an Arabic club. You can actually learn and adopt some of the cultures of them. So when you go back to your country, you maybe can be shared to your family members, and even if you want to visit their country, it's something that you can be learned from IUKL by joining all these clubs and societies. Yeah. So for example, and also, okay, this is something like some testimonial that we have for international students. Yeah. So we study in IUKL, and this is the what I'm going to highlight here. Just now I mentioned, right, we have a Bangladeshi club and society. Mm-hmm. So this is what our students are doing. There are a lot of hockey player team. They were having a Bangladeshi national day. They will do a lot of activities. I would say that Bangladeshi club is one of the active club in IUKL and in Malaysia. They are a bit so aggressive when it comes to club and activities. It's something that you can be participate in, and you can become a family of IUKL. Yeah?
Yes.
So, this is the career development unit. So, when you finish your programs in IUKL, it doesn't matter what program. So, before you graduate, you may share the resume to the career development units. So, what the career development unit will do, they will be keeping in touch with some of the with a certain industry, the top 10 industries, and they will forward your resume to them. Okay, if they want to be hired, they will be keeping touch with our students with their groups. Yeah, and even once you finish your studies in IUKL, you have an opportunity to apply a job in Malaysia. But if you're already beyond the industry criteria, then definitely why not, they will be hired you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all. I believe the session was very interesting and good for everyone. So I believe everyone will be joining IUKL. So currently we have opening an intake for the September and October. So those who wants to apply, make a payment with the NS Solutions, a trustable agency in Bangladesh, I will say. So, and go to the team members, get some details. If you want some personal coach or personal discussion between me and you can let NS Solution teams know. So they will arrange a session between us. Yeah. So
Thank you.
don't forget that IUKLs are giving a 20% full scholarship, 20% maximum. So but yes, terms and conditions apply. Submit your documents to NS Solution. They will be checking eligibility with us. So guys, you have any questions? Please put a chat box. Or Mr. Sobus, do you have any questions? Wants to know?
So I'd like to ask a question. So if any students want to do foundation, do they need IELTS or they can go main program directly?
Okay. If student who doesn't have a foundation, they can directly go into actual programs. IELTS is not mandatory for the foundation program. IELTS is only required those students who wants to go for a bachelor and diploma.
Okay, that's great to know. So do you have any, like currently, are you offering any scholarship for post-graduation student?
Okay, as of now, actually we're giving until a master's level. For a PhD, we haven't given yet. But those who actually wants to carry the scholarship for until master level, we can offer maximum is 20%, but terms and conditions apply. For a PhD, we are still waiting for the management approval. So once we get the approval, we will definitely will be offering you and notify you. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So for the 20% scholarship that you earlier mentioned, so is it for full year program? I mean full tuition fee, or is for first
It's a
semester?
full. For example, let me pick up programs. Civil engineering. It's a
Okay.
4 years, right? The 4 years tuition fees will be covered 20%. We not only cover the year 1 year, we cover the entire 4 years tuition fees. We will minus a 20% scholarship.
So suppose a students got the, I mean 20% scholarship, but the
Mhm.
students still he got like say 3.75 and above CGPA. So
Okay.
then how you going to give him scholarships? That you already mentioned the excellent scholarship which is 50%. So definitely student require, I mean
Okay.
student would like to join to get the 50%, isn't it?
Yes. Basically actually we yes the terms and conditions apply. So it's only for the time limited time. So those who actually want to catch up the intake and want to secure your scholarship, submit your documents within this two weeks here, or within these 2 weeks of time. So submit documents, then we will be giving the scholarship letter once you have made the decision and join the classes before you join the classes.
Okay, that's great to know. Like then we can inform the students first submit the documents, then we can inform them how much scholarship will they get.
Sure.
So guys, do you have any questions? So you can ask the questions. And now I send the floor for everyone who would like to ask question. You can join in the live session that we share the link, and you can ask question to IUKL representative, and you will get the answer from him.
Hi guys, do you have any questions that you want to? So feel free to ask me. This is time for you to know
Yeah, time
what are
to
the
know
questions.
for
There's some
about
active
IUKL.
from the state.
So Anikul, do you have any question? Raj, do you have any question for IUKL? If you have questions, or Mr. Farooq Ahmed, if you have any question, you can ask here to Mr. Raj.
Hello, Mr. Raj.
Hi, Lesson.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Are you doing that?
We are fine. Actually, I have a question about the IELTS because due to the coronavirus, all the students cannot attend the IELTS exam. Now,
Yeah.
is IUKL accepting any other English proficiency certificate like Duolingo, home-based IELTS program?
Okay. Lingo. Yeah. For the past 3 weeks, I'm hearing about the Dingo, right?
Duolingo,
Dingo, right?
yeah, Duolingo.
Duolingo. So this one is subject to the approvals. So we need to get it approval from the EMGS. For the timing, we haven't get a circulation from anyone. But then those who actually, I believe that this pandemic is actually cannot let you you can't actually proceed with the IELTS, but we still accept the online results. IELTS online result, the partial result we still accepting. So those who don't have a IELTS, you get a chance to join for the English program in IUKL, and then you can actually go for the IELTS, or you can show a TOEFL, 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 yeah. Okay, so this is something that at the moment we are considering.
Oh, IUKL accepting TOEFL also, right?
Yes, TOEFL. Yeah, TOEFL. TOEFL. We accept TOEFL as well. Or else MUET. Usually Malaysians, they are very familiar with MUET, MUET. So I think Bangladeshi guys not familiar with that. But
Yeah.
but you guys so those who actually complete A level or A level in a medium of instruction in English, so IELTS is not required. So those that finish A level, O level, or diploma in English medium instruction, then you guys directly go into the join for the actual program. IELTS not required. Okay, only for the Bangladesh medium, you guys need to show the IELTS. But to apply for the visa, IELTS not required. But once your visa is got approved, then you need to show the IELTS lah to join for the program. Yeah.
Okay. I think this is good opportunity for the students because without IELTS or any English proficiency, they can process the visa.
Yeah.
So, anyone have any other question?
Thank you, Raj.
Most welcome.
So I think we are almost in of our session. So thank you, Mr. Raj, and thank you everyone to watch our sessions and join our live sessions.
Bye everyone. So guys, please apply IUKL and secure a scholarship. So this is my last words. So at this pandemic situation of COVID-19, it's a bit a tough time for everyone. I understand. So that's the reason actually we are giving out open scholarship for everyone. So take a chance and apply with us. So we're looking forward for you to join IUKL. And thank you. Have a very good night.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Take care. Bye. Bye, Mr. Raj.
Bye.